Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. Today we've got another Parsimonious pipe and a few shout-outs. Haven't done those in a while. Today's Parsimonious pipe is this little elegant Gold Coast Lovat. In it, smoking another bowl of that Old Joe Krantz Red Label. I will likely smoke that for 3, 4, 5 days straight, just to make sure that I'm really getting a good feel for the flavor of it. Still loving it just as much as I did that first bowl. Now, Gold Coast is a seconds line for the Pipe by Lee's that I collect. At least early on, their pipes had a gold-filled band right here at the stem joint. This one obviously does not. What I have heard is that in the later years of the Gold Coast line, they went from being a more middle-of-the-road pipe with that gold-filled band as a sales gimmick to being a little more of a drugstore along the Grabo type. And this type of a join here is very much in line with that, being just a drugstore pipe. At any rate, it's still a pretty pipe. I don't have any before and after pictures, but let's take a little look at some close-ups. Right off the bat, you can see that Gold Coast stamping. There's a matching G, script G on the stem. That stamping is actually it's not terribly worn. I just cleaned out some of the grime that was in it, so it doesn't have any of the black stuff to make it pop in contrast. But trust me, the stamping is still quite there. This one did not come particularly dirty. The stem needed just a little bit of polish to get it shiny. The only real blemish on this pipe, as you can see, is on the front lip of that bowl. There is a charred spot where I decided not to sand through that because that would have reshaped the rim of just too much. I didn't want to do that. If that would bother you, go right ahead, sand through it. But no, we'll just leave that there. There you go, a little bit better shot of the stamping. It is still relatively deep and visible. And the internals. The internals were a little dirty, but not terribly so. They weren't, some of them I've gotten have been brown and black and really bad. No, this one cleaned up pretty easily. That is a big old honkin' stinger. Quite frankly, when I draw on this pipe with that stinger in and no tobacco loaded, there is a whistling, gurgling feeling. If I pack the pipe and do the same thing, it feels like it's gurgling before I even light it up. So this one I smoke without the stinger. That thing pulls right out. Now this one cost me up toward the upper end of my target range. It was $45 and change. Some of the ones I've showed you have been down in the $20 range and even lower. This one didn't take much work. Somebody had already done all the heavy lifting for me. Pretty nice. And I'm smoking pretty well too. Let's do some shout outs. I haven't done shout outs in a while. When I passed 700 or so, I stopped getting notifications from YouTube when I got new subscribers. I have not gotten that many notifications. Of course, new subs have also slowed down, but I got a half dozen of them that I'd like to share today. All but the last one are non-presenters, so I am just going to thank each of you gentlemen. First up, Pete number 2. Thank you for your support of this channel. Next, the Humble Bee. Thank you for your sub. Now, this guy changed his name recently, but I like it. Bacon and Tobacco. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support of bacon. Whiskers and Fins Outdoors. For some reason, I'm thinking this channel had a different name before too. I'm not sure. But thank you for your sub. Next to last, Matthew Hipsher. Matthew, thanks for your sub. And finally, I will be leaving a link for this gentleman, and this is RequiemPipes. He is a content producer. Drop by. Link will be down below. Give him a sub. Support his channel for us. Well, after all the rain, you would think it would be more humid than it is today, but it's actually just a nice, bright, sunny day, even though we got dumped on earlier in the day. We have a nice breeze. I hope you have a beautiful day going wherever you are. And with that, light something you like. I am liking this old Joe Krantz red. Enjoy your afternoon.